Well, it's called professionally unprofessional for a reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm struggling to know where the professionalism is, though.
It's right, it's professionally unprofessional.
Yeah. We've just discovered a spelling error on...
I'll fix it later.
For the interest of... to keep Cal accountable, the latest... Oh, no, not the latest Professionally Unprofessional.
One of the very recent ones,
The Game Awards Professionally Unprofessional. Unprofessional is spelt with a T. Like UNPROTETION.
Oh, no, they should... The English is a stupid language and they should make it easier on us.
How do you spell professional?
PROFF EN...
Nope.
ES...
Yeah, that's it.
TI...
No T.
IO...
It's double S. To be fair, yeah, I'll give you...
It's so hard! This is so hard! This is... people could say, you should have paid more attention to spelling in school.
It's not that. I don't think that would have helped you, mate.
I'm sorry.
This is...
Dyslexia is already a bad thing, but the English language is also one of the stupidest languages. Spelling shit.
It is. It's because it borrows a shitload from other languages, and it's like, we do it like this. We do it with the T. We do it with the C.
Well, it's funny because there's a Jamie Oliver series called Jamie's Great Britain, and he basically argued British food is basically with Britain as... Most British food comes from like immigration and trade routes. So we're kind of like a nation of magpies. We take a little bit of everything and then do a thing of ourselves. That probably is how we approach language as well.
We're also a nation of magpies, and then we go over to other cultures and steal what we want from them. And
that is addressed in the show as well.
That's good.
You have to adapt.
Yeah, so looks like we do it with food as well.
Because the funny thing is, the people he speaks to most are either people who have immigrated to the UK or the descendants of immigrants to the UK.
I mean, my favourite dish from takeaways is tikka masala. Obviously, that is a specifically English dish.
If English style, you should try getting you would
get a brain aneurysm trying
to read French. Oh god, there's a reason I dropped it at GCSE.
I miss French. Well, I love French. My primary school teacher was...
Reese will kill you on the spot.
No, so I like the language. I'll never say that to a French person, mind you.
Just the casual xenophobia.
It's fine, they're French. They hate us as well.
I know, I've been over.
I was actually talking in my Japanese lesson because we were talking about other languages that we speak, and I did French in primary school and secondary school. And I said, I love French cuisine and I love the French language, but you'll never catch me saying that to a French person.
I would have thought being a vegetarian in France is quite odd.
It's pronounced art.
The world's
Probably.
on fire and
Italy's meant to be really good for vegetarians.
Yeah, Italy's very good. India's very good for vegetarians.
A father does.
I remember my friend Joe, he is a vegetarian. And I said, are we going to go out for Greek? And I suggested maybe you could do a Greek place or oh, excellent. Can I have aubergine one of 14 different ways? Or halloumi 14 different ways.
True. I love halloumi.
Kiku, what happened to you at that camp won't happen again. Ever.
I'll die this time.
I know, he's definitely outlived himself in
the Death Flag camps, yes.
I wasn't expecting him to die, still be alive by this point.
Yeah.
Patience, Kiku.
She'll be the protagonist for the next game, babe.
It's not that simple.
I mean, if we go any further forwards, we're gonna run into modern day Japan.
This arrangement.
It's a good point, actually. I haven't seen. I mean, there's only 3 kids in this game. That's right. Oh no, I'm sure there might have been kids about some of the villages and stuff, but I feel like I've only seen 3 kids, which are the kid version of the 2 adults and her.
Well, I do say Japan's got a low birth rate.
Yes, the only one child.
I think its birth rate though is better than China's at the minute, though. In term,
Good.
I don't know,
because the one-child policy really screwed them over for ages, and they've only upgraded it to a 2-child policy.
I believe the worst hit is worst hit. I believe the lowest birth rate in the world is Korea's. But
Yeah, Korea's are really bad.
Japan's very close.
But the thing about it is though that the methods that they're trying to do to raise the birth rate and it's in America and us are also not great on it either. The thing is they're trying to do is basically eliminate contraception.
That's
right.
one way.
Yeah, I mean the issue definitely is not contraception. By the way, it is not the availability of contraception and abortions. In fact, it's the fact that we are constantly working and financially insecure.
Yeah,
It means
exactly.
most people cannot.
You can't afford to raise a
We
child.
can't create the conditions.
Like
You're not happy enough already enough to have
Look,
children.
put it this way. I've got multiple members of staff going on maternity leave soon. The only reason they feel comfortable doing that is because of the payment plans that we put in place. The fact I'm giving them, I'm trying to be very generous with my maternity care. And I'm at the point because I don't think if other companies did this, the birth rate would go up because it would be very affordable.
Yeah, and it's the same with childcare as well. As being able to afford childcare and being able to give it to have it as a family regularly and consistently. Enables you to go and continue earning so that you can support yourself and your family.
The orange one. I remember it symbolized.
Although also people are taking a view of it's the breakdown of cultural norms and marriage and things because fewer marriages are happening nowadays and divorce is a lot more common.
Well, no, it's not. The latter one is a myth. Divorce has never exceeded what it did in the 70s. It's actually gone down as time's gone on. It's just we're noticing it more. Also, treating divorce like it's a bad thing is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, I've never.
It's basically it's kind of designed to put women into very unhappy relationships and sort of pressure them into staying there into it. The reason why it spiked in the 70s was that at least in America was because it was a lot of women that didn't have access to it before with new changes in law were actually now to get access to it, and they were finally breaking free of these relationships that were not good for them.
But people, particularly conservatives, like to frame it as a sort of moral panic, you know, a breakdown of the societal norms that we've had for so long that worked for us for ages because we didn't have mental health problems when I were a lad. You know, back in mine when everything were right and proper. And then
why are they from Yorkshire now?
I don't know, my brain just went there.
I love about you gone. Are you trying to pick conservatives? Are you gone to Yorkshire?
Yorkshire? Are you saying there can't be conservatives in Yorkshire?
I'm not saying that.
Right, all of my Yorkshire conservatives in chat, sound off. Sound off right now. Prove this man wrong.
It's like saying there can't be gay people in Yorkshire.
No.
To quote Andy Parsons, or just come back from top pit and I fancy a bit of top cock.
Nice. Very nice.
Must be proud of
By the way,
You used to live in Yorkshire, didn't you, Carl?
no, I lived a bit from Yorkshire. I was on the border between Derbyshire and Yorkshire. And all I can say is I didn't get along with either group.
With Derbyshire men
or with Yorkshire people, no.
I thought you were gays and straights.
No.
Who do you get on with?
The bis.
Yeah. Ally.
No, I didn't really like most of the people. Didn't like most of the people in Sheffield. I didn't like most of the people in Derbyshire, particularly Derbyshire. That I really did not get along with a lot of people in Derbyshire. Up their own arse, racist assholes.
Yeah. I was listening a while ago to there was a news story about some guy who was going around and doing flag waving knobhead stuff, but not typical just going up and putting flags up on top of not the kind of normie thing, not normie, but not that like
normal for flag shaggers.
Yeah,
thing.
normal for flag shaggers stuff. This guy was like quite like a high up executive in a company and he was in his like mid-20s or something, so he obviously came from a background of money, but he had quite a broad Yorkshire accent, and his argument was like, we should be able to fly our flags, we're national pride, but at the same time he definitely has all of these other corporate interests and is trying to rouse people up against a vulnerable minority, the immigrants.
The thing is about it is as well, actually this relates to the Pokemon tournament I was in this weekend.
Go on.
Because they asked us everyone to put their nationality flag on there, and they're like, if you are from America but you're from Indian descent, you could still request the Indian flag.
Did you put the Scottish flag, Carl?
No, I didn't have that option. But I thought, do I put the Union Jack here? Do I say no, I don't want any flag because I don't want to be associated with them? I thought, no, I'm not going to let those guys have that. I'm happy where I live. I'm patriotic because I want the best for my place. So I'm having this flag. You know what? I'm having it. Fuck the rest. Fuck you guys.
So I've got a few thoughts on this because I completely agree. It's a real shame that a lot of people. Elliot said no any excuse to talk about your Pokemon.
I know. I saw that he wrote that any excuse to talk about Pokemon tournaments.
Because I think everyone has a right to feel proud of their national identity if that's something that makes them feel proud. it should never be a symbol of dominance
You have the wrong idea about each other.
Exactly, yeah.
or, you know, I mean,
Or a subjugation of another.
but unfortunately, that's exactly what the Union Jack has
Not
represented for
exactly.
many hundreds
You're
of
not
years.
you're not wrong.
Yeah. But that's what the Union Jack has represented for many hundreds of years. So I get why people have that response, and that is completely valid, and I would never criticise them for that. However, and I would never want to wave a flag or have a flag that represents me as a sign of
Never rush in.
loyalty
Always
to like the royal
examine
family or the government
I know.
or the nation of the UK at all. I don't like the idea of patriotism or nationalism.
No.
I like the idea of the people who live in the same space as me, and we have all grown up together, and I've grown up in the same society.
Which is
it's
fun-
like brotherliness, or
Yeah.
like fratriotism rather than patriotism.
I wouldn't want to live anywhere else but here.
wouldn't you?
No, I've been around the world, and I just think now every time I'm so happy when I come home.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I listened to
Guards.
some karate
Going to
podcasts
be a
recently,
problem.
and people were saying about living in Japan for like 10 years or something,
yourself.
and whether they decide to stay long term.
I think I'd just go nuts. I think I'd go a bit nuts, to be honest.
Well, the guy's point was interesting. He said, like, I could always remain a gaijin, a foreigner, not included or know the nuances of the society, and people would always treat me differently. Or I could return with my experience to the UK.
What are you
I
doing?
didn't say it was my retirement plan to move to Vakken. It was to have a home in Vakken, so it would just be for when the festival's on.
It's
But the second house
horse
owners.
emergency.
Look,
You don't want
I've
to
worked
kill
out. By that point, I will have worked all my life. I will have done the best for the people I can, and I'll just say that's my small reward to myself.
But the second house owners. Bloody landlords.
Setting the castle on fire.
Hey, I've got to pay off the mortgage on this place
Let's
first.
get moving
That's
before
fair.
they come back.
And also to Elliot's point about any excuse, I did just beat one of the best. I did beat a couple of the best players in the world in that tournament. I think I could take a victory lap on this one.
Go on, talk about your tournament confidence.
Well, basically, I ended day one. I got to day two for a second weekend in a row, which is really good for me.
Yeah.
Pretty much used the exact same team from Birmingham, but I changed one of the Terror types. And my final match, I got to day two
So you can get into
with
more
6
trouble.
because you got to get 6 wins.
Yeah.
By the time I was in round 7, I was on 6 wins and 0 losses.
Nice.
I'll get even worse.
That's a very good point.
Oh fucking hell!
He's right.
I just what? Why is it they're having that retirement plan suddenly the worst thing in the world?
Because it raises high.
All right, no, I won't do it then. Fuck's sake!
I mean, fair. I do agree. I do agree with your point there, Elliot. I agree. It would be a lovely, lovely retirement plan. I'm not saying don't do it. I mean, I and other people would probably object to the fact that how the fuck do I get it wrong? That housing is already limited.
But I wouldn't want to live in Germany altogether. So it'd be basically I'd have to choose one or the other. Do I have this as a sort of holiday home for when the festival's on, or do I just not bother?
They deserved it.
If I were you, I would always book
Tell
the
you
same
when you're
place if you can. Like because people vacate their houses for Vakken because they don't want to be there. They want to make money, whatever. I would always do that definitely, and maybe if you can, always book the same place. But like owning a house and only being there for really a week every year.
I go every so
They'll
often.
pull you up.
Yeah, I mean
That won't
that's the
end
thing is
well.
like. So
We'll have to find
it's
another way
my
around.
gripe, and I don't like. I just don't. I think I think people shouldn't own more than one house. Full stop. Personally.
I lost. I did lose.
Sorry, yeah.
I did lose in round 7 to 6-1. Very good player actually from Spain. I don't know what his name is because his name was Carlos Cabal.
Nice.
Don't
Don't name drop people. If it's not a username, don't.
No, they are well-known VGC players.
Okay, sure.
But so he was a really good player.
Yeah.
And my round, I was really hey Reese.
Hey, Reese.
And I was really worried because round 8 I got drawn Marco Silva,
Yeah.
who's the current Lille regional champion, 3-time international champion.
Is he not a big regional champion, or is he just a little regional champion?
Lille, France.
Little
So-
France.
Yeah, but
I know there's a little China in Liverpool, but is there a little France?
basically he's the only player to go back to
The future. That's crazy.
to go back to back on international championship wins
Nice.
because he won LAIC 2 years in a row. Thrown himself out of win.
To be fair, Reese, we've gone through national identity, we've gone through second house ownership, which we might come back to. Now we're on.
But
Pokemon. I gave him permission.
so I get the match against Marco Silva, and I win round game 1. I thought, okay, that's fine. Hearing this, yeah, no, I don't bring it up tomorrow's meeting anyway. But I win the game because we brought it up on the directors' meeting. Yeah. But I win game 1. I think, nah, okay, that's going to be. I'll take that. That's going to be my only one. Mm-hmm. And I win game 2. No, I don't win game 2. I lost game 2 because he put me in a trap and I fell for it completely. So I do game 3.
More here than I thought.
And I made one. Oh yeah, I lost game 2 on a heatwave miss, double miss.
Oh dear.
And game 2, luckily, I did do a protect and got a heatwave hit off. And if I hadn't done that protect, I would have lost.
Right.
Because he doubled into it to try and knock out my walking wake. And then I managed to get to a stage where I took out the Pokemon the redirect Pokemon, and I had all the speed and priority in the order I needed it. And I ended up winning game 3, and I was like, oh my god, I've been one of the best players in the world.
Hell yeah.
And I'm on 7-1. I'm finishing day 2 in this kind of thing, guys. Says you won't talk about Pokemon. It was like I've achieved something amazing here. I'm 7-1. I've got second place on day 1. Well, day 2 lost every match, but the point is I finished 23rd out of 308, and there's some top players in there. I'm very, very happy with the
It reminds me, there's a podcast I listen to, and one of the guys in high school, he went to school with like a really famous NBA basketballer.
Oh yeah.
And what he keeps going back to this story every so often. He says like, I stole the ball from this guy. And I've never played a game since, therefore I'm one of the best. So it reminds me of that. I'm not saying it's exactly.
Well, the funny thing is, I did that last night when we were doing our little bit of practice. Don't listen to our podcast on repeat, Ren.
But I can't for my mental health reasons.
Yeah. But because I said to Nathan last night when he beat me, you realise now you're better than Marco Silva because I beat him.
This is the thing, about being like a thumb war or a rock paper scissors champion. Is if you beat the champion, you then immediately retire so that you can retire the champion.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as I win a tournament, I'm just going to retire, probably.
Yes.
No, if I won in London in 2 weeks, I wouldn't retire. I would go to Worlds and then retire.
It's like when you play against your older brother and they beat you in, like, I don't know, fucking
Street Fighter
100 times and you beat them once and it's like, ha losers.
God, I hope. No, as I say, I'm still not expecting to day 2 in London or even get a positive result in London, but I'm very happy with what's happened so far.
Good.
So I'm just going to take what I've got and be happy with it.
No,
good.
But that being said, speaking of Street Fighter, I really hope my hand is in better nick when Alex comes into the game.
I was going to say, because Mai's already released, Cal. You've missed that base. Yeah, Alex looks cool.
Mai is still my main. I've got 2-star platinum with her.
Star Platinum.
Star Platinum!
What do you propose? My men and I will storm the
but I'm on 2-star platinum rank with her.
Nice. I still have not gone back to Street Fighter.
Honestly, it's the new character roster. It's by the time they're done, I think it's going to have an amazing set.
Reminds me of an intro to a Red Dwarf.
But I know what you mean. The Red Dwarf episode. You played that on a few occasions.
On the other side of the harbor.
Game of risk in excruciating detail.
He keeps telling him to shut up. So in case of if I can't do it's a case of
there's no denying your
reputation. The extra speedy.
We may as well use it.
Anything to avenge mother and father.
Well, I'm hoping I haven't really started on Code Vein 2 at the minute because I can't play a game that
well, I'm now going to talk about one of my favourite games.
Civ 7, yes.
Well, Civ generally. But yeah, Civ 7.
It's getting an update.
It is getting an update. One of the most asked for things, but arguably one of the more controversial changes, is the central thing. One of the central things for Civ 7 is your civilization does not change. Sorry, does change over the ages. So you have 3 ages: ancient, exploration, and whatever the modern one is. So
Corbin.
Let's say Corbin. So if you start off as let's say Rome, you can choose to be like the Normans or like the Spanish or something in the exploration era, and then you will shift into you can say like America or like fucking I don't know, like Mexico or something like that.
Only get one shot at him.
Then let's make it count.
Elliot says the performance of Code Vein 2 is terrible.
Oh really? It's really terrible.
Speak with the soldiers.
So
you on the PC version, Elliot?
So one of the things that they are now doing is you can choose to play as one Civ throughout the entirety of the game. So, if you decide to do that, let's say you choose Mexico in the modern era. So, when you're playing in the modern era, Mexico will be at its most powerful. So you will have access to the unique units, you will have access to the unique civic tree, you'll have access to the unique building, if they have one, not sure. So that's when you have access to its full benefit, full range of benefits. You will have the same sort of abilities throughout each stage of the game, but it will be acclimatised to the era that you're in. Elliot said it's bad on all platforms.
Oh, really?
So, what you can do to sort of get past the fact that, like, if you're playing a very late game civilization, for example, Mexico, you're not going to have access to a unique building or anything before that. I was going the wrong way. What you can do then is you can choose a civ, and it apparently is like a related civ. So I'd imagine if it's Mexico, let's say you can choose something from Spain in the exploration era, or let's say Rome in the ancient era. You can choose one of their benefits to have. So, for example, if you're playing Mexico, you could say, okay, I want Rome's legionaries or something, but I wouldn't be able to get their unique district. Or if I'm playing as Spain in the modern era, exploration era, sorry, if I'm playing as Mexico but want something from Spain, I can have an element of that civilization. So, it's a bit of a weird one, because they're kind of doing both things. They're saying you can play as one consistently, or you can choose, and you can choose bits of others. But it kind of creates a few issues, and the Civ wouldn't be as strong, say, as if you were like transitioning between eras. The other thing that they're doing is changing how you win games. So as it stands, you have things called legacy paths. So you need to complete legacy paths for each era. So in the ancient era, it'll be like build a certain number of wonders, and if you meet that milestone, then you need to beat the other milestones that are in the next era to get a cultural victory or something. So you can only win in the modern era at the moment. But what they're changing it to is like triumphs. So you can complete objectives, but they will give you benefits in that era or the next era. So it won't be like you absolutely have to do these strict numbers of things. It will be more similar to the older victory conditions in Civ 1 and 2. Sorry, not 1 and 2. In Civ 6, rather. Older Civs, I should say.
Gondor calls for aid!
So they're opening it up, is what I'm saying. But it's interesting. They're also about making balancing changes. I'm sure I've missed some of the stuff that they're doing, but it's interesting. And I've actually...
Didn't they say they're introducing another new Civ as well?
Almost certainly. There is also there's also a free leader who you get as a free update as long as you own the game. Gilgamesh! He's coming back!
Nice!
Yeah, Gilgabro from Civ 6, who is very well liked, and also one of the hottest Civ leaders just generally. You fucking back off. We now get as a free leader, which is very fun.
Stand here and let me stab you like a man!
Ooh, yeah. Sweet.
That was a cool death!
And I get his weapon to throw at someone as well.
You are. What did I do?
You were in the way. Oh, shit.
He's like the BMW driver that was on your arse earlier.
Arsehole. I feel like the throwing weapons are just completely OP here. Like this is very silly that I can just...
Howl man?
Yeah. I'll wait until there's an... is that a big throw?
Fat boy!
Please. But yeah, so I mean, I've been enjoying Civ 7 lately anyway. It looks cool. So I'm interested to see what the changes kind of do, if it affects my enjoyment and if they're well received. My concern is that they've tried something new with Civ 7 and they've kind of backed out of it. Like, it feels like they didn't have confidence in their own choices, and as a result they're kind of pandering to... not pandering, but they are being receptive to audience reviews, but arguably compromising their vision for the game, which could be good, could be bad.
Again,
is that an enemy?
I know for a fact that it's going to fall.
Did he just spawn in? So yeah, I'm excited to see what comes of it. Oh shit, come on. Help me, please. Yes, go. Thank
That's
you.
horrible.
So yeah, other than that,
I've been playing that one Mio, that new Metroidvania.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like that.
Well struck.
Didn't stand a chance.
well, yeah, what's that one?
It's very good. It's very similar to. It's kind of a sci-fi Ori. Honestly, it's a very enjoyable game.
Let's free our brothers.
Yes, let's free our brothers after I finish looting these chests.
Are you injured? I can still fight.
How does it compare to Ori?
I think Ori looks better.
The dragon's still here.
But that's
We
what
have
happens when
to
you get a bit of
press our
Microsoft budget back in the year compared
Those
to
who
it.
are
But
able, follow
I think
me.
it plays very well.
To the dragon.
The combat is better than the first Ori, but I'm not sure if I'd say it's better than the second Ori, because the second Ori really had to improve on the combat. The first Ori's combat is not very good.
Fire.
I'm very excited this month for the release of Resident Evil 9. Yay!
Yeah, it's going to be our next stream after this one.
Indeed, yes, I want to finish
Can't
this
give the
up.
dragon
Before
time to
then.
escape.
Ow, you can't. What the fuck?
Who knew being standing up and getting shot would kill you?
That sucks. You're not going to shoot the guy who's right in front of you.
That'd be too easy. I like a challenge.
No, I want to kill that one woman who's hiding behind the big rock. She's surely the easier target. Here I come. Oh, you can't. Fuck.
I was going to say, here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. They call me Knuckles. I'm like Sonic, I don't chuckle. I run flex my muscles.
Sonic chuckles.
I say, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I rather flex my muscles.
Oh.
I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down with it. They solid.
I fucking died. Okay.
Yes, I do know all the words.
No.
I know. It is just. I mean, I might as well just say I am the saddest human being alive.
You just did. Oh shit, I need to end up suffering so I can kill him. No, fuck, god damn it, they killed him with the thing. Oh, mate. Mate! Fucking hell!
Good
There are
night.
more important people to shoot at, why are you getting me? I'm all the way in the back! Leave me alone! I haven't done anything wrong, I've only murdered several hundreds of your men. Bless you.
Can't give the dragon
Sorry.
time to escape.
Fucking, you see what I mean? What is that about? Fuck you! So fucking suck on my ass, you guys.
This is what you say in clubs.
No, I usually say... No, I don't say any clips. But yeah, other than Civ 7, I've been playing a little bit of the Morrowind set on...
Magic Arena.
Magic Arena. I go through phases, like, as you know, get really fixated on one game, so like, it'll be Magic for a while, kind of more towards Civ at the moment. Fucking out.
I use the bow and aiming thing for those gun guys.
Yeah, I think that might be easier.
Leg dipped.
I can find someone black into the
Yeah, you're really overdoing it for a cinematic piece where you're supposed to sort of leg it up there.
Oh, is that what I meant to do?
Yeah, you're not really supposed to fight everyone along with it. See, I don't bother in this situation. I just like leg it and then say, yeah, I get to fight another day. I'll get my experience points with the mooks on the ground.
When's Fable like?
They said autumn this year.
Okay, cool.
The only game in that Xbox Developer Direct they actually gave a release date for was Forza Horizon 6, which is out on May 19th.
6 Horizon 5.
Which is also going to have a crossover with Gundam at one point.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I think that's really stupid.
Especially considering the other crossovers, the sort of pop culture crossovers in the past, like Lego and Hot Wheels, those kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Or even Halo kind of made more sense because it was like an Xbox-owned franchise.
Yeah, you could do a fun Warthog level for something.
Yeah, which they did do in Forza Horizon 4.
Nice.
There was a Warthog on a beach in Wales.
Exactly where you'd expect it to be. Right, you're fucking dying. This is for all the stupid shots you did. Okay, so that's what I don't like about the fucking Onryo mode, is that like it terrifies them for a moment, but it doesn't give you the insta-kill unless you like walk right up next to them, and if you can't run because it cancels the mode. And you can't attack from far enough away, otherwise it cancels the mode. So it's pretty fucking annoying.
I've got my first occupational therapist appointment tomorrow.
Good.
So they're hopefully going to get Gundam has the weird crossovers with gaming like with Overwatch 2 and COD.
Yeah, it's a hard franchise to cross over with, I feel. Not many universes have space for galactic robots.
Basically, what I'm going to do tomorrow is because it's going to be a social media meeting. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through that appointment. So I'm just going to say, like, after we get out of there, say, can you guys be ready in 30 minutes to do a meeting?
Yeah. And what is this in relation to your OT appointment?
Yeah, because it's around 11 o'clock, and I'm not going to mess with the hospital. So
you don't want to mess with the countess, mate. Fucking hell,
you didn't.
That's a joke.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, but you're not allowed to say that anymore because there's now been some question in that one.
Questions are meant to be asked. Oh shit, sorry.
Sorry, so basically you did that. I know you can read my thoughts, boy. Meow 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 meow.
I didn't realise that the cutscene had finished.
My favourite,
yeah, I'll be very excited to play Fable when it comes out.
Yeah, it looks like they do some very interesting ideas with it.
I'm coming for you.
Right up the arse.
Take that up your jacksie.
Can't hide
Take
behind
out of
the
your
fence
man-ass
any
tour.
longer.
I'm gonna enter your man-ass.
Man-ass, man.
You're still the weak little girl
But
you
this was
always were.
quite an anticlimactic dueling situation, considering half of it was just us running up the ladder. That's our first introduction to this character, is like how slow he is of a ladder climber.
Is on board. Go! Move to open water!
Yeah, that totally worked with Jin.
He got away, Jubei. The bastard got away.
You could have drawn your sword and slashed at him while he was on the ladder.
And we saved the prisoners.
And also, you hit him with an arrow!
That ought to give Saito a black eye. But what now?
Good.
The dragon's out of reach.
Yeah, other than Fable
don't
and
know.
Resident Evil 9, I don't think that-
Fable's not coming to PlayStation or Switch 2
There are
first.
two
PC though.
Saito
We'll come to
brothers.
PC, yes. We do know as well, Fable,
May not be as cautious as the
Forza
dragon.
Horizon 6 will be an Xbox exclusive for the first few months.
I'll have
Good
to
choice in
discuss
my
it with them
opinion.
underwater first.
Yeah, you mentioned that, I
Sweet
think.
talk him if you want. Just send word to
But yeah,
Koiki.
other than those two games, I don't think
Hope
there's
she was able
anything
to pick up the
else
spider's
coming
trail.
out this year. I mean, what?
We'll meet
Any
back
other
at
big
my
titles
house
coming out this
Grand
year?
Theft Auto
They won't
6,
slip
Not
away
interesting
from us
to me.
again.
Fire Emblem.
They
No.
won't.
Probably going to be Pokemon Gen 10.
Okay, that's interesting potentially.
We'll know on Pokemon Day if that's happening.
When's Pokemon Day?
February 27th.
Why is it February 27th? That's the same release date as Resident Evil 9.
It's the release date of the first Pokemon games.
Oh, interesting. Oh my god, Pokemon crossover with Resident Evil 9, confirmed!
It will be. So this year's the 30th anniversary.
again for saving
Leon is a
us.
Pokemon,
Any sign of Saito's forces return?
You know he uses
They
Dark
fled
type
like the cowards
Pokemon.
they
obviously.
Thanks to you.
There's been so many fucking thirst posts about Leon on social media. I've seen so many reels of women just like going, oh, he's so hot.
Is this like when everyone discovered what Paul McCartney was like when he was young, when that Beatles documentary came out?
Or the young images of fucking hello. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War Two?
Stalin.
Yeah, Stalin. Yeah.
Seriously?
Have you seen Stalin when he was young?
Yes.
He looks like a hipster. He's sexy.
I think we have different definitions of that word.
He's sexy. Yes, we do, because you're not bisexual. So
Also, I am perfectly proportionally sexy in the correct proportioned ways.
This is what I get for serving the Shogun. Being stuck in the middle of a war.
Well, to be fair,
You're
one of my
not gonna
favourite
be
comedy
eager
movies.
to
It's the
fight next to
moustache
the
doing it for you,
Matsumae.
Ren.
he didn't have a moustache
Acceptable.
back then.
Don't be ridiculous.
No,
I think.
my
What am I supposed to do
favourite.
against an army of
well,
guns?
In it, in it. It's, do you want to see a picture?
I've seen the picture. Yes.
He's a sexy man.
Just Buy your
I've seen the
maps
pictures because I've
and
watched
get
a few
on with it.
documentaries about the Russian Revolution.
Mm.
Because I was like,
Do you know what nationality he actually is?
he's Georgian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he visited his house on the Grand Tour. You could still visit his house his childhood house in Georgia.
Oh, is he still there? Is he? Oh,
No,
bless him.
well, consider you've watched the death of Stalin, mate. You know what happened to
I
him.
do.
My
Can I not? Is the armourer guy not here? Or is he in here? Oh,
My,
shit.
fa-
No.
my favourite is so they went there and James May actually broke one of the door handles of one of the houses.
Right.
He went, I've broken Stalin's house. I'm going to the gulag.
Gift altar.
That's still one of my favourite comedy movies of all time, The Death of Stalin.
I need to rewatch that. It's really
More
good.
gifts for the only
What took you so fucking long? You walk here.
Young Stalin through an episode of fucking Dave Gorman's Modern Life
People
is
still
goodish.
leave gifts
Yeah.
for the Ondio.
One of the best shows on TV.
Gives them hope.
I mean, war changes a person, to be fair.
If it's
So.
true, she
Well, one of the
killed
funny things is that
Isn't it?
there's another film where they actually filmed it in the Kremlin, and Robert Duvall plays Stalin.
Really?
Yeah, and
Give permission to see that.
there's
Trying to fearful mastery. Does
yeah,
that-
but Gorbachev, obviously the thawing of the Cold Wars happens, so they said, yeah, come on, film it in the Kremlin, and it does actually show the whole thing of the fact that Stalin, when Operation Barbarossa first happened, and Hitler tries to invade the Soviet Union,
Yeah.
he actually locked himself away for 2 days.
Interesting.
No one spoke to him, and a lot of people at the time thought. He just completely collapsed, but actually he was probably trying to see which one of his generals was the most loyal.
I want to see if I can upgrade any of my. It says 2 upgrades available, so I might be able to afford something now.
Yeah.
I can work with
I've
any
watched a like how historically accurate is Death of Stalin. Apparently, it's quite historically accurate. They just condensed the timeline of quite a bit, so things that would have happened over weeks or months have condensed to look like it happened in a few days.
I'm sorry, I just want to double check my armour quickly because I feel like. What does that do? Killing an enemy with a spirit attack or throwing melee weapon has a moderate chance of terrify. Okay, I think that's still better than the mercenary attire.
Yeah,
but the
I agree.
mercenary attire. Because this gives a slight chance to terrify. That's what I want to work around. If I have any charms that help with terrifying, then that's useful.
Jason Isaacs as Zhukov is one of the best.
Yes.
It's just like that fucker thinks he could take me. I took on Germany. I think I take a flesh lump in a waistcoat.
What's the charm of confidence racer? That's a major chance to gain 1 spirit when staggering. I think this is arguably better because I actually really like the thrown weapons. That seems really powerful.
Yeah, and you do that a lot, so you're probably going to take advantage of that even more than you obviously would.
I agree. Staggering enemy, moderate chance to knock down.
So you're basically that Squidward meme when you saw that when you saw that picture of young Star. Oh no, he's hot.
Yo, no. Exactly. I don't think I have many other things that kind of. I mean, that cares about fear.
You got me.
Assassinations, yeah, you are very terrifying. That just does max health. I need to find more hot springs in order to upgrade that. Headshots of my. Will you stop that, please? God Almighty, Cat.
I want to see how long it would take you before you said something.
For tea
Test me,
sometimes.
sir.
You can't hurt me now. I'm injured.
I don't actually need to upgrade these then. Are my other armours fully upgraded? Let's have a
I
quick
like the fact that Elliot that Elliot gets the joke ready for our last Anime Amigos, and then and then basically because of YouTube's rules, he can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just like how ridiculous. YouTube is getting ridiculously oversensitive.
Right, let's go here then. Let's actually buy the maps.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not worried, business daddy. I can survive.
Business daddy. I need to find more of these fucking Ainu artifacts though, because that's what gives me.
We'll go in the Ainu area
Well,
then.
no, because I fucking went there and I couldn't find anything.
They didn't get. It's not YouTube went woke for
I
God's
think
sake.
you get them from all over the map.
I hate that word so much
I know, it pisses me off.
because it's just used by people to say about anything they don't like, and it's just
We're gonna do. Oh, bird, where are you taking me?
Burb.
Bird time. Let's go, bird.
Bird time, wolf time. Scott.
Bird time. Bird time.
There's a new Manas.
I think You know the is it? I think it's Thanos who says it. Perhaps I judged you too harshly.
Yes.
At the beginning of the game, I really didn't like how much I was fucking dragged all over the place trying to complete objectives and how many things were vying for my attention. But now that I've settled into the game, I feel like if the game didn't give me that initial, like, fucking here's everything forever and everything's interesting, you have to engage with it.
Here's everything everywhere all at once.
I wouldn't have formed such a negative opinion about this
Birdass
game
doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it does not quite.
It also sounds like something that's. It also sounds like something that's said by a very. How should I put this?
Where's it gone?
Not great sexual politics stag do.
What are you talking about?
Birdass.
Oh, Birdass. Where's this fucking bird gone?
It's disappeared now.
But yeah, I wouldn't have formed such a negative opinion about this game from the get-go, I think. I would have appreciated... Is it a fucking poetry thing? Is it? What's what I'm meant to do?
YouTube is everything.
Oh, it's this, okay.
Well, I said before, if I didn't want to be my upcoming book review series to get a decent audience, I just upload it via the Axia site. There we go.
That sort of
I really can't do this right now with my hand.
Down, right, down, left, L1. Cunt. Down, left, down, right, L1.
I know you've missed, but there's no need to call me that.
Oh, so... Cunt! Oh, I got it. It's fine. I didn't think I got that.
Yeah, no, you're just calling me that now.
I don't think I can get this one. So down, right, down, left, L1, down, L1. Yeah, you bitch.
Didn't even get close.
Down,
though.
right, down, left.
Okay, come on.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I don't think I can do this one.
Yeah, you can.
Down,
right, down, left,
down.
L1, down, L1.
Down, so down, right, down, left, L1, down, L1. 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 Down, right, down, left,
right.
L1, down, L1.
No, down, right.
Ah, you could have already fucked it up!
Down, right, down, left, L1, down, L1. I've memorised it already.
Yes, you bitch! Fuck you! Ha!
Luckily, I'm keeping those videos unmonetized. It would feel iffy monetized video when I'm making them for Axia. So they ain't getting shit from me.
Ha. Right, we're going to find a...
Look at my horse is amazing.
We're going to find a hot spring. It's over there, roughly. Because I need more hot springs in order to boost this charm, and also generally having more health is useful.
I want to look hotter.
And also woman ass. But most importantly, health. See, it's healthy to look at woman ass. That's the correlation here.
There was actually a really skeevy study that said it was healthier to look at tits.
Interesting. I see that. I don't know why.
Repeatedly.
Yeah. I just need to look in the mirror.
What, a tit?
Yeah, I've got... You bastard. We can say, because I've got nice tits.
Where's this burb taking you?
A poem, which is completely useless to me.
A castle among Sakura. I could almost forget there's a war out there.
Whatever you say. I will be skipping this because I don't care.
I'm hoping tomorrow I get a better bandage because this thing's falling apart now.
Yeah, it's looking a bit mucky.
If there's any chance I get to wash my right hand now, I'm so take it. All these scientists trying to justify their porn addiction.
Studies have shown that I'm allowed to use OnlyFans even though I'm married. Hat of refinement. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah, I don't think. Can I get the fish burger with?
Yeah, true. Cafeteria lady hat, basically. Ow.
How did you hurt yourself doing that?
I don't know.
I've jumped from higher than that and not done any harm.
You have also hit kitchen cabinets and
Look,
your hand.
let's not get bogged down with why I'm injured right now. Science shows that I'm only allowed to claim OnlyFans as a business expense.
Spirit, I'm warning you.
I thought you wanted to fight to the death.
Cut her down.
Yeah, I mean, so stuff like this I still don't like. Don't force me to do random encounters. Let me engage with random encounters if I want.
Sorry, you said you liked the random encounters in Pokemon, like in Pokemon games, before you could actually see all the Pokemon on the map.
Yeah, like if I'm in a bush, like because that's the Final Fantasy formula as well. I'm happy with that. If I'm in the wilderness, like I know that the main mechanic of the game is a Pokemon battle. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, but
I don't want to fucking be forced into dialogue just because I walked close to some cunts who have potential beef
but
with me.
I was making the point that you can just go for the one you want. He was like, "No, I prefer one so random."
Yeah, I prefer that. I don't like this. The central thing of Pokemon, not that the central thing of this game isn't combat or anything like that, but is that the right example? But I don't want to just because I didn't get a choice as to whether or not I engage with this. I can flee a Pokemon battle. I can't flee the fucking dialogue cutscene in this. And I can't skip the dialogue.
Oh, but it's so annoying. It's like I've got to get out of here and try and hope the Pokemon I want is there. And I was like, oh, excellent. And then Let's Go Pikachu came out. I was like, excellent. They're on the map. I can see exactly which one I want to go for. Done. Sorted.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
When his mum finds out the company bank account is empty, refers to previous comment.
See, I'm probably one of the freaks who actually likes grinding for games. That's actually quite enjoyable for me.
I'm all right on grinding, as long as the gameplay is enjoyable.
Yeah, so I mean, the Pokemon gameplay is enjoyable.
Yeah, but again, with Pokemon, I just want to get the Pokemon I want. Just let me know where it is on the map, and I can go for it.
So I think this is the difference again between competitive Pokemon playing and playing with a purpose in mind, which isn't completing the game. You're I play Pokemon games because I like to play Pokemon games.
No, but
it's not so much for me about competing.
You missed a bit.
So no, it's taking me to the same place now. Shojin Hills.
This bird taking you to loads of hot springs because it's a massive pervert.
Yes. It's also taken me to lots of other things. Or maybe it wasn't that it was taking me to.
No, because the wind's still taking you over there, and it was taking you around there.
Why is it taking me there?
I like grinding
it's taking me this way.
I just like grinding games. Just stick on something in the background. It's a fun way to kill an hour.
Yeah.
What the fun? Yeah, that's the hot spring, all right.
Yeah. Fuck you, Taro. I need to get naked. Oh, can't do that.
How are you going to get up there then?
There'll be a climby. I reckon. Oh shit.
There will be a climby.
You know what I mean.
There will be a climby.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the issue?
Your language.
My language, Cal.
Yeah.
Professionally unprofessional. How do you spell unprofessional?
I don't know how you spell professional, and I don't know how to spell unprofessional. I'm not good at spelling. My dyslexic ass fails me every time. Let's move on.
Oh, shit.
It also depends on the game I'm grinding. If the grind is boring, then I'll skip as much as I can.
Pokemon grinding, I like doing. I love Nuzlocke.
The reason I managed to get my entire party max level in the last Persona 5 playthrough. The problem with the Persona 5 playthrough, the reason I don't max it out is because eventually you're going to run low on resources.
Oh shit! That's funny.
Well, you wanted Manass, Ren?
I wasn't expecting that at all.
You wanted to repeat the Manass tour, Ren?
Oh, that's funny, yeah. I heard there's an Onryo killing anything that moves. They said this hot spring can hide your scent from her wrath. Let's hope it works. Okay, that's a really nice touch.
I like that one.
That's very fun. Congratulations, game. You got me. You've had your ass out enough. It's my turn now. Oh shit. Right.
I got all my characters up to level 90 in Metaphor Refantasio.
So my oldest grinding story is the fact that I beat the Elite Four on Pokemon Yellow using only Kadabra because I managed to get it to something between like level 80 and level 90, and I just soloed everything.
Oh yeah. It's
that's why Kadabra's my favourite Pokemon.
Legends EA is probably one of the first games I've got where I've managed to get loads of my loads of Pokemon to level 100. Just by playing the game, because I was able to. It just gives you so much opportunity to do the grinding, and
let's do a song of Wolf. Where's the nearest one? There. Let's say at 5:30 we will. Oh, I mean it's 8 minutes from now. Maybe we'll say like in
quarter to or 6 o'clock. We go back on the story.
We'll go back on the story.
Jesus, we're already at 5:30.
I know, I'm quite surprised. Well, almost. It's 22 minutes past 5.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's valid actually. Modern Pokemon games make it easy to grind all the XP candies. That being said, XL candy in in Legends EA doesn't show up until the DLC.
Do they still have HMs in Pokemon?
No, not anymore.
That's sad.
No, good.
No, restriction breeds creativity.
No, it's no. The fact is, it was always rubbish. It always takes up a spot in the party. I would argue it's much easier to max out your Pokemon levels in Sword and Shield. Yeah, Legends EA. The problem is you can't get XL Candy unless you buy the DLC. They are a DLC locked. As far as I'm aware, I don't remember getting any hardly any XL Candy in the main game. Oh no, you do get some for Mabel's research, but other than that,
Abel from Street Fighter.
Mabel.
Ah.
Let's go help Doggo out.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Doggy 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 dog. Aw, kill the wolf. No, the furry convention.
You get some from Mabel's research and a couple of late game side quests, but they were very rare. Yeah, Elliot said that sucked. Again, I keep saying in my Pokemon group, there are major issues with that game, and they're just like, no, it's fine.
Which game?
Legends EA.
Most recent one?
Yeah, and they disagree with me completely that Legends Arceus was a more interesting and well-rounded game.
You were also very much of the opinion that the game isn't... in fact, that feels like a bit of a 180 from you, actually. You were a massive defender of the game.
Because when I'm a massive defender in many regards about it.
Yeah.
But it's also like, the longer I've gone into it, the more I've gone, this really just feels like an excuse to get the Megas back in when Champions comes out.
Okay. I'm glad that you have some level of introspection there.
Yeah, but the large candies were easy to get from grinding and crystal smashing. Again, get friends who don't taste EA as dog shit. It's not dog shit, I won't go that far. And that's because they were only viewing from a competitive aspect. It is that being said, I do like some of the new Megas.
Oh shit.
The DLC does fix a few of my issues. Especially, weirdly turning Pokemon into a roguelike.
These are my mates. Ah, fucking hell! God, these cunts.
Weird fix of turning Pokemon into a roguelike fixed a bunch of the issues.
In what? How did they do that?
You get these donuts made using the berries, the hyperspace berries you collect, and the berries you collect. This girl that you meet who wants to reunite with Rayquaza, and it adds to the Pokemon's level, so you go above level 100.
Yeah.
And you then go, the Hooper eats one of these donuts to power it up, and they can come with like, you're more likely to encounter a shiny Pokemon, or you're more likely to encounter an alpha Pokemon. It's the most boring Pokemon game I've played in a while. Honestly, say I prefer Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl. No, absolutely not. I'm not having that one. Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl was way more boring. I had no enjoyment playing that back. We review games as a whole, not through the competitive aspect, unlike your favorite care about the piece of the whole game. The weird thing is, I viewed it on both levels. And I say even from a competitive standpoint, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, I would prefer that we just got... Put it this way, I don't want the Pokemon company to stop making the Legends game. I like the idea that they're doing these more interesting ideas, but I'm not a fan of the active battle system. I'm not a fan of the fact you can't turn auto-save off. That's really a massive issue in my opinion.
Why is that? Why don't you like auto-save?
No, because you can end up losing a whole bunch of Pokemon and have to... Like, genuinely, but the new some of the legendaries you get in the DLC, it's actually random when you can encounter them.
Okay.
So, I have to do a reload a backup save file using a weird method on the front at the menu to get back to that point, because it will autosave to the point when they disappeared. It's fucking bullshit. Also, people are doing that because for the non-shiny locked legendaries. What's that?
Oh, that's good. What's that one do? That would be nice. Oh no, I need more wolf dens to do that. What's that one? What's Wrath? And Spirit. That's good. That's really good for me.
I will say, one of the things it has brought about it, Fire Red and Leaf Green, they are very good versions of Gen 1.
I love
I would argue that's the best way to play Gen 1.
I love Fire. I mean, Fire Red is the one I played fuckloads of. I'd like to. I never finished it, but it has so much extra content. Like not after the Elite Four, each of the islands that you go to.
Yeah, that's so you had to do content. That was pretty cool. So my main issue with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was the fact they were too easy compared to the original. ZA was absolute slog. No, I think there's more issues with it than just the fact it was too easy. And yeah, it is way too easy. Like the only time you get any sort of challenge is when you face Cynthia. And she is one of the hardest gym, which is weird because she's a massive difficulty fight because she's like the hardest champion fights I've ever done.
Yeah.
Damn shoulder still hurts.
Is that a new scar or am I crazy?
Because I am made of scars.
Never lets me forget.
Did you ever watch the anime Kizuniva?
Kizuniva, yeah, I did watch a bit of that.
It's only good. I watched like 3 episodes and I couldn't get into it.
No, I couldn't either. It's like I think the people most remember from it is the opening.
It's the fact it came out immediately. It was the next show after Kill la Kill, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Raise your hands.
Raise your hands. I'll be gone.
Oh yeah, we all hung out at Pixel Bar after we did it after the tournament I did because it was also Cameron's.
Is that the wind trying to take me over there?
I think so. It was also our friend Cameron's 21st birthday, so we thought we'll hang out in Pixel Bar.
Yeah.
For a bit. The really nice to do the booth. So we played this like party game you can get, like this indie party game called, I think it's called Boomerang something. Right. And they had a hide and seek game in it where the one player has to close their eyes and everyone else has to hide on the map, and you keep doing it until someone gets like 10 wins.
I feel like I should go and get the last Wolf Den, but I don't know where it might be.
It did. I think it came out before Anime Amigos started to do it. Yeah, it came out in 2015.
Yeah. I want to find out where this last Wolf Den is, because if I can, I think I just need 1 or 2 more, and then I've completed all of them. Oh, hang on there. Oh, that's a charm.
Yeah, that's a fox den.
Let me just double check.
Having I was some 40 years younger than you, you really was. No, I'm not having that.
Winter Wolf Den.
Yeah, I'm the second oldest member of the Pokemon group.
Nice.
Everyone else is like their early to mid 20s.
It's saying like here.
Fuck off.
What does that mean? Let's go to this fox then, and I'll just double check that it's not.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't realise Cameron was there.
Oh, there it is. Wait, it is here.
It's around that area.
Or is it up here? Oh no, that's because I selected that as my.
Yeah.
Why is fast travel not available? Oh, because I haven't found the fucking location yet. Jesus. Return to ally. What?
Look for it later.
Because I want to get the final thingy.
All right.
Let's do it. Okay, yeah, Winter Wolf Dance. Where is it taking me now? It's not giving me a specific location. I don't think I did one in this area. Oh, let's camp.
Yeah, do one.
Let's camp. Let's have a camp. I'm thinking for my 30th to do a camping celebration.
That's me out.
You've camped historically.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, fair. You can do it. You can camp nearby or get a posh camping experience.
I don't like posh camping experiences either.
That's fair. But yeah, I'm thinking to do something along those lines. Or I don't know. I mean, I might do multiple things. I'd like to do something with my magic friends as well. For example.
Yeah, I'll definitely get involved in your 30th. It's in some way or another.
Yeah, I need to figure out what. I need to plan something.
Well, as if I'm invited, because you might say, yeah,
you are
fuck
invited,
off.
Cal. You are invited. I need to plan. As are you guys, by the way, Elliot and Reese. I need to plan something.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm. Yeah, Elliot's is next year. So last year, any of the so next year will be the last year that at any point some of the anime amigos will be in their 20s.
True. Push camping. What do you?
What do you bring a butler?
Yes. Butler's name is Cal. Mortivica. Sorry, Elliot. Time exists, unfortunately.
I love the fact you know he did that. Don't fucking revive me.
YouTube didn't censor the fucking...
I love the fact that I got a load of shit for this.
You were bitching and fucking moaning about it constantly, and now you're like, I'm not that old every time we call you a fucking boomer. But you were calling yourself old for the fucking longest time.
I know, it felt like my youth was disappearing, and then I realised not much actually really changed.
That's the thing, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
What do you mean? It's not gone. I've basically said I still
don't lament the loss of your...
I don't feel like I'm in my
This isn't
mid-30s.
specifically you, this is anyone. Like, don't lament the loss of youth while you're young. This is what I keep saying to you. You're like, I don't know, I'm never going to find a relationship, I'm never going to find a person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Fucking stop moaning and do it. Stop moaning and live.
What do you think I've been doing?
But no, I mean in terms of like finding a relationship or like a goal like that.
God,
but it's the same with anyone saying about like, oh, I'm getting old.
All right,
my
fine.
golden years are behind me.
Fine, you win. All right.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Is I'm
look,
right.
I don't win. I don't get to win ever.
You do get to win, and you will win if you follow these simple 10 tips. Subscribe to my online course to know what they are. If you want to be a successful Sigma CEO, money maxing.
Number 1, watch the movie American Psycho. Do what that guy does.
Why was that asking me to... Where's this fucking wolf thing then?
Oh.
Why is it telling me to go here?
God, Salucci.
I'm knee.
Remember, we're in the itchy lot.
Is that Simpsons as well?
Yeah,
Been busy.
scratchy lot's the other lot.
Master, what brings you down from the mountain?
Freedom.
Dogging.
This is the reaction to my old jokes. Calvin rages and Reese agrees. Subscribe to my Manosphere red-pilled content, my fellow Sigmas.
You know I have my own.
You had to read that
reasons
out
for
at some
fighting.
point, Ren. That's on the internet forever.
I also, yeah.
And
I stand
the
by
one who
it.
doesn't. Your grandson.
There I come and I wanna go on.
My brother's been to see the extended Lord of the Rings in the cinemas, and apparently there's like a preamble by Peter Jackson talking about like the making of it and stuff. It's really cool. And again, very few people seem to be actually going to the cinemas to go and see it. So if I were you, Carl, I'd go to the Cheshire Oaks and book like a special seat.
Oh God, I'm going to be there for hours.
If you want to go.
No, Lord of the Rings feels like something you have to watch at home because you're just going to be there for a long time.
Honestly, if you're
want
watching it in the cinema, it is a totally different experience. It is absolutely like stupendous. I probably told you about when I went to go see him in the cinema. I wept. I cried so much during Return of the King because it was just amazing seeing the charge of the Rohirrim.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the Dad, Dad.
Stay here.
A sword day, a red day.
See,
yeah, the sun rises.
See, when you did it, you didn't. See, when you did it, you didn't sound like the movie. You sound like Grandpa Simpson in that.
Dad, Dad. A thousand eyes trapped a river.
That's Maggie. Oh, sorry, but yet at my age, you start to do. Dad. That's the cat. Oh, sorry. Dad. It's Maggie again.
It's basically a horse impression.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Radio
Difference
Yuki told me your
between.
name.
I did not know Lord of the Rings was back in cinema.
Oh yeah, it's
I got
the
so much
anniversary.
extra synthetic testosterone. Follow me, I could transition someone through mitosis.
But I did as you
That was a good one. Who the fuck said
I ran
that?
home and hugged my mother.
Reese.
Osmosis, you mean, not mitosis. Wait, what did you say?
I said mitosis.
Osmosis.
It says he's wrote mitosis.
Oh, okay. The process is osmosis.
People
See?
call
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm
But
just
you're not
making
so
a point.
scary.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not
You
doubting
just
you.
have a grumpy
Yes, you
face.
were.
No, I wasn't. I was just checking. I wasn't doubting you.
Fuck's sake.
I was making a correction not issued towards you, and it's also not a criticism of the
Hello,
correction. I'm
Patsy.
just issuing a correction.
Oh, Yuki.
Oh,
I
Yuki.
wasn't sure if I should be here, but not coming
Oh, Yuki.
felt like
Oh,
running
Miki.
away.
Oh, Theiki. Oh, Wiki. Gotcha.
I was ready to leave.
I'm writing
You
one handed while
wanted
making
to fight,
spike ball.
don't
Don't
you?
shame me for autocorrect. There's no shame.
just
There's no
left it.
shame.
Excuse me, writing one hand, thank you very much.
No mistakes.
Atsu. I brought you a gift for your shamisen
Shabushi, shabushi.
Perhaps you could play
It's always
something
hard to get.
to
Jump
remember
on
those
it.
we've
Jump
lost.
on it.
We're doing different songs here.
I know.
It would
The
mean
only reason I know that song is because of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I know it from Dodgeball. In the mountain shadow, flowers grow. Oh, it's a colour. Oh, shamisen colour. Yeah, boy, I'm sure.
Shammy, shammy, yeah, shammy, yeah, shammy, yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. Well,
I get a few of those occasionally.
Sit and play song. Do I have to? What does this do for me? What do I get? I wanted the fucking wolf den.
But you're writing one-handed due to your own stupidity. There's a difference. One of my favourite Lord of the Rings jokes is for when Aragorn says for Frodo,
We're travelling towards the orcs.
and then everyone in the back and whisper to each other, "Who the hell's Frodo?"
Yeah, literally. Who the fuck is this guy? Why are we going on a suicidal mission? Potentially will end in our ruination.
One hobbit. Got it.
Yeah, of course. I'm at the bit of the scouring of the Shire at the moment. I've just finished that chapter.
Apparently Jack Nicholson never got to the ending of it because he was so bored by all the different endings.
It does take a long time to finish.
So yeah, apparently because he met Elijah Wood in the back of I think it was the Oscars at one point. What happened at the end of that movie? Because I never got to the end of it. He was sort of had to explain it.
It does have a lot of endings. To be fair, I mean, obviously I'm really biased because I love Lord of the Rings. I think it has exactly the right amount of endings that it needed.
Yeah, no, you've got to get it right with that ending considering everything that happened. And it's one of the reasons why I think Lord of the Rings has a far superior ending to a lot of other fantasy series. Because because it really does admit that it doesn't all go back to normal. Frodo can't go back to his life in the Shire because of everything he saw.
And also, Sam, when he looks, I think this is actually take me to a different area. Oh no, that's the location. Sam in the vision, or is it Frodo gets the vision in the film? In the film, sorry, not you. That was the seller. In the film, Frodo looks in the mirror, Galadriel's mirror, and sees a vision of the Shire being destroyed, basically, and invaded by orcs. And that's effectively what happens in the scouring of the Shire. The hobbits get back to the Shire, and so in the books, Saruman doesn't die. He doesn't get killed until later on. Saruman survives the events of the War of the Ring, and he makes his way back to the Shire. So he effectively brings a load of guys in and takes control of the Shire, and then the hobbits have to sort of uproot him.
Still a bit of a downgrade.
Oh, massively. But it goes with what you were saying just then. I think this has just taken me to a fucking fast travel point, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
but it goes with what you were just saying, is that Frodo can't go back to normal because Frodo has been changed by the journey. But also, the place that he thought was completely immune from outside influence, that everyone thought was a safe haven, has also been ruined by the war.
Well, that and the joke is that they don't. The joke that they don't know that Frodo doesn't know Legolas's name, and is the only person whose name Frodo doesn't say when meeting his friends back in Needville.
Yes,
I've mispronounced that, haven't I?
Of friends back in
Rivendell. Sorry, yes, I've misread. I've read the R as an N.
That's okay.
My favourite Elijah Wood fact is that he plays a child on the arcade machine in Back to the Future. Does he still get stabbed by the worm tongue in the book, or does he just disappear off panels or repeat?
Grima does still kill. I think it's here maybe. Grima does still kill Saruman. Yes. It's interesting. Frodo is such a good character. In the books, he is I don't think Elijah Wood portrays it very well, or at least the direction doesn't portray it very well.
Yeah, no, he's a lot closer in the Ralph Bakshi film.
Yeah,
definitely does get Frodo a bit closer to the book, I've heard.
Frodo is lordly and genuinely very impressive and borderline.
Motherfucker's been playing Resident Evil 8.
What the fuck is? Oh, there. Oh, that's funny that it gives you the. Oh, there's a whole area here that I haven't.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get there? Spirit increase. What's that? Is that there? But so there's a bit in the end of the book where Frodo is, or at least the ending of the Scar of the Shire section. Where is it here? It must be there.
No, I would say it's got to be on the right side somewhere. It's got to be because that's the ocean.
Is it the ocean?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, it is. It's fucking there. Sorry, my bad. Let's do the bamboo strike. It happens multiple times. So, promises and vows have like actual
Power.
Magical power, physical power in the Lord of the Rings universe. So there are several times where like Frodo is holding Gollum to his word, and he's like saying, you will not harm me if this happens.
If I commanded you to throw yourself in the fire of the rings for me, you would do it.
It's not quite that. It's what happens in that context is he says like he doesn't specifically say you'll die or whatever, but he says like you will come to harm if you intend to harm me or something along those lines.
And yet Sam still cut and yet he still gets cut by Sam, because his son gets married and bangs and has kids, but Frodo just lives with the elves.
I think that Frodo and Bilbo are both gay-coded, for what it's worth. Square L1, circle, square L1, L1, triangle. Nice. But the same thing happens to Saruman. So, like, all of the hobbits want to murder Saruman, obviously, because he's just ruined their home. And Frodo is like, no, absolutely have mercy. And even Saruman, who is completely spiteful, vitriolic, even he wavers for a moment, and like because Frodo has mercy on him, and it's just incredible. Like it,
and Gandalf's ring just makes him have extra charisma roll on his speeches in the book. Yeah. The weird thing is in the animated film that Ralph Bakshi did, they keep for some reason calling him Arrowman.
Interesting.
Yeah, they have a silent S. For some reason, it becomes a silent S for like half the movie. Another joke that I've heard is that Sam is when Sam finds the bread that Gollum claims Sam ate. His reaction doesn't make him think wait a minute, I didn't eat the bread.
That doesn't happen in the book.
Yeah, they did that. They did that for the film. I don't think that's one of the better choices. Ahriman is the weirdest robot master from Mega Man.
Ahriman is also the current leader of the Thousand Suns chapter in Warhammer 40,000.
Good God, though, would you have anyone else other than Christopher Lee in that role?
No.
Can you imagine, though, if Ian McKellen hadn't got that role as Gandalf, and they actually went with their first choice of Sean Connery?
Yeah, this has been amazing. Oh, I watched a video actually recently. Turns out the very final scene that Gandalf has with the hobbits when he's saying farewell to them in the Grey Havens, that was the second ever scene that
they filmed.
No, that Ian McKellen filmed.
That's bizarre,
isn't it? The first scene was the scene that he meets Frodo.
But you can tell with the
he made the point. Sorry, he made the point that if you watch that film, if you watch that scene back, you will notice that his face does not portray anything because he didn't have any emotional connection at that point. He didn't know the other actors. He didn't know the journey.
Yeah, and it's very clear when you watch that film. Everyone involved just had such an emotional connection with that film, and everyone believed in this project so much. It's like the most I've seen of a group. You watch that behind the scenes stuff. It's the most I've seen a cast and a crew all come together to make the best film possible.
Yeah, it's obviously so.
And I don't think we're going to have that moment in cinema again for a long time.
No, I agree. It does seem almost unique. Though again, I haven't looked into other films in as much detail, but it does almost feel unique in terms of how do I know what an ash tree looks like, by the way?
Doing some of the operational Space Marine 2, the Thousand Suns have great looking Egyptian-inspired armour in the game.
What a sword you carry.
That they do.
Better use it for a job?
What kind of job are we talking about?
I have a lead on a bounty.
Okay, I'll finish this and then we'll do the main quest.
I'm supposed to do that joke. What job we're looking for? Pants off now.
Follow me to the hot spring.
Sean used to hike and mountain climb his way to the set every day for the love of it.
It wasn't all for the love of it. He is afraid of flying in
small planes, yeah.
In helicopters, I believe. Yeah.
Apparently, when Christopher Lee met Ian McKellen, he told him, "I read Lord of the Rings every year. I always thought I would love to one day play Gandalf."
What? Start again.
Christopher Lee apparently said that to Ian McKellen when they met on set.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because apparently one of the things that led to the falling out between Jackson and Christopher Lee was the handling of Saruman's death. There
was a falling out between them?
Yeah, Christopher Lee had a bit of a falling out with Jackson because he wasn't happy with Saruman's exit in Return of the King.
I did not know that.
And that the death scene only made it into the extended cut.
I know that. Yeah, I know that there was an issue with his death scene.
We'll
Do I
be
have to try and
taking
fight him
your
with a
sword
distance?
now.
Sean Bean's just terrified of heights, apparently.
Yeah, I need to finish watching these special features. I got through a lot of them. Yeah, they show you a lot about fucking stuff. Oh, bitch.
One of the reasons I really like the original Pirates of the Caribbean, when you watch the behind the scenes stuff, you realise just how little computer effects were used in
In the first one.
In the first one, it was really only for the undead pirates. They filmed a lot on genuine some of the scenes when they were shot at sea.
Yeah.
They were genuinely out at sea,
That's cool. I didn't know that.
and they went to the actual Caribbean to film it. They didn't film it in Australia.
Nice.
Yeah, they filmed it on the island of St. Vincent.
Oh shit! Fucking.
Apparently, they just did a load of scouting for that film.
Hold on, let's try and use Mitsubishi.
You can get your sword back at any moment, right?
Yeah, no, I was trying to get.
Pocket sand.
What's the thing?
I should have done that with his
That
hand.
counts as a thrown weapon, so that should, in theory, terrify them.
And you're
I fucking need to rewatch the Pirates of the Caribbean films. They're very good.
only the first one.
Oh, I'll tell you what I rewatched the other day. I rewatched Kung Fu Panda, and I also... Die 1,000 deaths! And I also rewatched Prince of Egypt, because what a fucking film.
The actors also had a lot of fun since the film didn't have high expectations due to it being based on a ride from Disney World.
Yeah, I love that it just completely surpassed what anyone anticipated it was going to be. Because it just shows that they had really strong ideas and they went with it, and
it's kind of proof that it was organic, because every other time they tried to do a ride-based movie, it's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
We look at Tomorrow World, a forgettable nothing of a film. The Haunted Mansion, one of Eddie Murphy's worst movies, for how forgettable it is.
Oh, that's funny, because they're just terrified if it won the fight. Yes, yeah.
Tell me,
That was a
what
dog.
were you planning on doing with my sword?
Dog, what are you doing?
Thousand blades.
Have you got brain
Ramasa.
damage?
No,
Sell it.
that tail!
What
I have
else?
to get it!
It's just a sword.
How dare it evade
Just
my
a
attack!
sword.
So much that the ride has been updated to reflect the films as Jack Sparrow is an animatronic on it. Yeah, and Johnny Depp did do a moment where he actually did pretend he was an animatronic.
That's fun. I like that.
And he,
Is that everything?
I remember liking Haunted Mansion when I saw it in high school.
Right, let's go and do all the way down here, main quest.
Yeah, no, I remember everyone at the time that film came out said this was the stupidest idea anyone ever had. There's based on a ride. The pirate movies are dead. They're a relic from the 60s and 70s.
We need more pirate films, I think.
It's very hard to do. Netflix got the money because they actually got a good adaptation of One Piece, which we're getting a second season of real soon.
Yes.
And they're already starting filming the third season.
Good. They need to film them back to back because they've got so much to catch up on.
Be careful who
And
you
the
hire
characters
to work
are
with
aging faster than they can get
I
through the
give them a
story.
lot of
And
coin
no
to
one remembers the
prove my
Haunted
honor.
Mansion reboot film
Now he's
as
acting strangely.
boring and uninspired as it
hire
was. I
someone
forgot that
named
existed.
I saw a
That's
trailer
his
for it,
name.
but never actually watched
He
it.
was at Benton Port.
It's like,
Seemed worried about
Ben
something.
10. Holy shit, is he in this game? That guy's cool as fuck. What about Kevin 11?
thanks, that theme song's back in my head now.
Yeah, good show. From what I remember.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's
No,
it's very clear that they were trying to do this.
Go finish your chores.
Let's make
The
this-
three of us have much to
They were trying to do a
discuss.
Western anime,
Tell me you have news.
but we don't quite get why people like anime.
Steve 9.
One has become his own person.
Nah, we'll get you on a watch list.
The great
What about
Tamara
Nate
estate
the
is now
Hut
a brothel
8?
and opium den.
That's where we'll get him.
The spider does not have the same military value as the dragon.
Sorry, my brain just
This won't
broke.
make up for our failure at
That
the
was
lighthouse.
Climb
Unless
27.
we use him as bait.
alright. Let's
Lure
do
in his
Roderick
brother.
32.
You're assuming the dragon cares.
Sorry, now I reminded myself of Monty Python.
During my travels,
No
I met an
Roderick.
Orthodox
No
He said when the spider
Rupert.
was wounded
No
in battle,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Side.
It's true. Even when Lord
Oh
Satan
yeah,
ordered
Brian,
him to leave,
Brian,
it's the
Brian.
only time I ever saw the
Very
dragon
well, I
disobey
shall
his
release.
father.
Why?
What do you suggest? An assault on the estate?
You can't risk alerting the spider.
I need to rewatch that film. It's so good.
Quietly.
Commander Wada won't like that.
I'll handle
It's like one of those joke names like Glorious Maximus or Biggest Dickus.
Meet me in the forest.
I have a very good friend in Rome called Biggest Dickus.
He has a wife, you know.
I'll ride ahead to scout.
Continentia.
Continentia buttocks.
You have a lot of faith in that woman.
Oyuki has proven herself
This story
so far.
has dragged, I will say.
Whenever she's near.
Then again, we actually haven't been doing that much of the main story.
My back.
Yeah, no,
But there's a lot of like sitting
That
around
night.
and talking about like the next.
I
stories
think
and
it's
the
because they
plan and
wanted to have a
stuff.
longer story than Ghost of
Only
Tsushima,
found
because I remember that
as
was a
you
complaint at the
will
time.
escape.
But I actually thought Ghost of Tsushima's story was very well balanced.
I don't think you
Father's
need a
tools.
super long main storyline when you have
Tell me this.
an open world like this. I much rather would.
But it's not as open a world as some open world games.
It's pretty open. Like,
Easier
I mean,
to hate
it's not The Witcher 3.
or Breath of the Wild or anything like that. But
When I found
Yeah.
out Oyuki
I only watched Life of Brian once. I remember feeling kind of mixed on it. Though it might be because I didn't think it was as good as the Holy Grail.
That's fair. I mean, yeah,
Holy Grail is a Holy Grail is a really good one as well.
they're both very
Better
good.
get going.
We're Knights of the
Careful
Round Table.
against
We
this
dance
man.
with
Dance
our
with our
able. We do routines, of
Go through,
course.
Yuki. I'll handle
We
the
dine well
matter.
here in Camelot. We eat ham and jam and spam a lot.
I think.
to
I
hand out
think.
that medicine.
A woman said it saved her
Not
husband.
much.
I think The Life of Brian is
Not everyone would.
technically a better
You
film.
And your father doesn't need to know that.
I think it's more
Now, try to
accessible,
stay
I
out
would
of
say,
trouble.
than
I will.
Holy Grail.
Holy
Yeah.
Grail. Although I
don't-
do love Holy Grail.
I think
love
I think
Holy
more
Grail.
people quote Holy Grail now than they quote Life of Brian.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll tell you the funny thing is, if you're not that on the Beatles, the rise of the Beatles is probably the reason we got the Monty Python movies, because George Harrison funded a lot of those first few films.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's got a producer's credit on. I think he's got a producer or an executive producer credit on both Life of Brian and Holy Grail. I think he's got one on The Meaning of Life as well.
If someone would like look up the ratings and like awards and stuff, or like
What do you want? Audience score?
Like, I want like view count or something. If you can get that, like how many people have seen either.
I don't know how you do a view count on
Or
films.
maybe just can you go by like, the number of reviews?
I could go by the box office rating.
Brian Works is a better story from beginning to end, but Holy Grail has better jokes. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, I'll go with that one. But if I could go. The only thing I can say is
try box office.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Box Office Mojo and look how much they made.
Alright. Anything I hear quoted from Life of Brian is
Sorry, he's a very naughty boy.
And how should we fuck off, my lord? What have the Romans ever done for us?
Well, apart from the aqueducts,
Education, policing.
let's see, Box Office Mojo, and we're going to say, let's go with Life of Brian. And remember, we've got to adjust for inflation on this one.
Yep. Life of Brian inflation.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so Monty Python's Life of Brian, its domestic box office in the UK, it made $20 million. International made it didn't make $1 million. It made
In the middle of their invasion.
614,000. So it made just over 20 million.
Was that the second film?
That's Life of Brian.
Was that the first?
That was the first film.
Which came out first?
The Life of Brian came out first.
I reckon Holy Grail will have higher.
Let's see.
Give me my horse.
Holy.
Come on, hold it up.
Okay, so Monty Python. Oh no, hang on. Let me double check this. So
What's he
Life of
really
Brian's.
He
No,
supports
Holy
his
Grail
brother
came
by
out first.
keeping up the
Life of
men's
Brian came out
morale.
second.
I
Okay.
always took him
Holy
as
Grail is
a
because
little sad.
Life of Brian was boycotted. That's a good point.
by the Church of England. Holy Grail made more money than Life of Brian. Overall, it made 2.9 million.
Yeah, so I
Not
think Life of Brian is a more
Dragon
coherent
needs
story, while
Lord
the Holy
Saito's
Grail is mostly
approval.
skits and the story kind of wraps around.
But there's not much in it, to be honest. Because remember, 2.9 million for 2.9 million. Oh no, hang on a second. 20.
It covers a lot of
Let's see,
ground.
20 million
Between
went to
us, we could
see.
probably take the gods at the gate.
So we got 20 million was the box office that Life of Brian made.
Yeah.
No, Lord Tamura's estate.
Holy Grail
You break in, just like at the armory.
made.
This is Matsumaya Castle.
Life of Brian significantly more in the box office. Only made
Interesting.
Holy Grail only made $2 million.
She's
Yeah, so I think that's. I mean,
So that says more people went to the cinema
Yeah.
to see Holy Grail than they went to see Life of Brian.
but the factors I would say about that is
No, but
that-
more people went to see Life of Brian than Holy Grail.
yeah. So Life of Brian came out second, so 4 years after. So they would have seen the first one, and
How did
you know,
even
most
know
people,
we
I
were
would imagine a
here?
lot of people
I
enjoyed
overheard
it.
you
You know,
talking
it was a
You
success
were
by the sounds of
eavesdropping.
it.
weren't exactly whispering.
But
You said you've
so
been
people
here
knew what they
before?
were about and knew what they were
Thought
kind of
I'd wrap it to
expecting.
a dinner
Therefore, the
once.
second one I would have expected to be more popular.
Okay.
It's also
Spider
a technically
killed
better
Lord
film.
Tamura?
Okay, I'm just going to check something here.
I'm afraid
I'm going.
so.
They've also. I should say this is on all. This is counting all the releases, so this includes.
Well, let's not go off box office. I reckon like what do people say about it?
But this is the only way you can track numbers
Okay.
on these things. The only way you can track numbers, it's either that or you'd have to go by DVD sales.
But is this only numbers of people who attended the cinema at the time?
No, this also includes the 2020, the 2000. This includes the 2001 re-release, the 2015
Okay,
re-release,
yeah, sure.
the re-release that went to cinemas last year for the anniversary.
Let's look at that then.
So, like, let's say for example, the 50th anniversary
That's
of
likely
it,
where the performance
it didn't make that much. It made worldwide
Not well.
117 grand.
What? That's surprising.
It did not play because it didn't go into that many markets.
Okay.
So the spider can drink.
Well, so I don't think that we should look necessarily at like re-releases
performers will be
as
allowed,
measures
right?
then.
Okay, let me go to the DVD sales then.
No. I don't think we should be looking at commercial success or sales. I think generally we should look at just like, how many people reviewed it and
think
what
I
people have said
see.
overall.
But that doesn't mean anything. Anyone can review something, and you can get bots to come in and review stuff. That really means nothing.
But this is just dependent on how often they re-release it and what the interest is, and if it's only at a select number of places. There are more factors that we can't control for.
But if Life of Brian got more re-releases and more and more opportunities to go into cinema, that meant it was more of a success on its initial release, and more people wanted to see it. There was more demand to see it.
I don't know, because they're both like cult films. Remember, like we're not talking about massive
Come on.
commercial successes relative to other films at the time. I expect.
Okay, this is a site called The Numbers, and it was. Okay, so I'm going with the. Now let's see. Yeah, no, apparently neither of these did that well on. You would expect, because the thing is, word of mouth was a big.
They are also just very cult films. This is my point about the re-releases and whatnot. Is even with cult films, you're not going to look at crazy numbers for for income or for attendance. I would say.
Yeah, like how many people are going to go see, for example, Avengers when that has its big anniversary comeback?
Probably a fair amount of people.
She's being reckless.
Yeah, but no, especially okay. It's a better question. How many people are going to go see Age of Ultron?
Probably not very many.
Exactly, because Age of Ultron is one of the most forgettable films in the
Nicely
MCU.
done.
I think
When we all said and done, I mean, there's obviously way more forgettable films, but
it's just difficult. I think Marvel's an interesting one because it's hard to say.
I need to know you're safe, Kiku.
Because we're in this stage of fatigue with it, it's hard to say that lots of people would go and see an Avengers re-release for an anniversary. Because who's a hardcore Marvel fan now who really cares about 2011 Avengers?
Men will die before
I don't think there's that many people.
it is one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Show me you
Sure, but
understand.
like, I still don't think there'd be a huge amount of people who would go, oh fuck Avengers, because it's all on fucking Disney Plus. Like, there's no.
Or okay, I'll give you another example then. One that's not as accessible. The 1989 Batman movie.
Sure, I reckon you would get people wanting to go and watch that.
I'm hardly one to judge, but no.
I've always said I'm a bit of a controversial. My argument would be we go to cinemas to see it when you can watch
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Whereas with Batman 1989, that's not as readily available on streaming services, although it might be in the future because of the Netflix buyout for Warner Brothers. So Netflix will have the right to just put Batman 1989 on Netflix without asking, because of course, because they only have to ask the Warner Brothers department saying, can we have Batman for Netflix right now? We own this property, but we still have to ask you this information. But it's a lot easier now. They're not talking about rights and like money distribution and stuff, because again, they own it all. Reese Scott said, the MCU has burned a lot of fans since Phase 4, and Phase 5 has been a jumbled mess without a clear vision compared to Phases 1 through 3, building up Thanos and the Infinity Saga. That's the thing, it feels like they've only just now figured out where all these films are leading to. And they hadn't really figured...
Well, they had to jump ship, didn't they?
Well,
Kang.
yeah, obviously Kang was the original idea, and then instead of recasting the actor, which I think would have been a much more sensible idea,
they just pivoted the whole plan.
Now, admittedly, I think it's
Maybe I'm just seeing.
a better idea to have Doctor Doom be the big bad over Kang. I've never been a huge fan of Kang the Conqueror as this big bad Avengers villain.
It's a weird cop-out to make it fucking Robert Downey Jr. again, though.
Yeah, I think they should have got a different actor, but...
Yeah. But I think that speaks to how they had to do an emergency restart with Doctor. Yeah, I think it speaks to how bereft, or not confident they are in the new ideas. This is the same with every franchise. It's like, the return of this character that you really like who's dead popular, rather than let's
make something new.
Yeah, let's create something.
I mean, what has been one of the most successful films in the MCU in terms of cultural impact, award nominations, and box office was Black Panther.
Yeah,
because it was something completely different. We hadn't had a superhero movie like that. Mm-hmm. And I stand by, even within the Marvel canon, there was not anything really like that. It wasn't just the fact that it was a black superhero, because obviously we'd had black superhero movies plenty by that point.
Oh shit!
Because of
they see me.
But they still managed to make that feel fresh, and the fact that Killmonger is a really well done villain who's kind of justified in their actions.
Yeah.
They're obviously not justified to do what they do later, but they are justified to feel angry.
No, indeed.
Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger is such a strong impact people are still talking about today. Yeah, I would stand by. Killmonger is probably the best villain that the MCU ever had.
Do you reckon?
Maybe other than Thanos, yeah, I would say Killmonger is one of the best.
Yeah, as far as actual character motivations and writing, I'd say.
And Michael B. Jordan gives a brilliant performance.
I think the CGI is one of the things that lets that film down.
Yeah, the CGI is a little off. I think it's rather telling that Avengers Infinity War got the special effects nomination at the Oscars that year, when the year Black Panther was nominated for tons of things, including Best Picture. I wish Chadwick Boseman had been nominated for Best Actor for that film, because he's fantastic as T'Challa.
I'm not. No offense to not disrespecting the guy. I don't think his performance was especially standout. If you
reflected the if you read the comics.
So sure, but that shouldn't have to be a prequel.
Yeah, no, but even then, he really added a lot of life to that character that I felt wasn't entirely there when he first gets introduced in Captain America: Civil War.
Sure.
Incidentally, one of the costumes you unlock in Marvel Rivals a minute is Black Panther's wedding outfit when he married Storm.
Good for them. Loki was good for his face turn, made it so he couldn't have much more development after
Thor 2. So even the Loki TV show felt very...
They kept Loki around because he's a popular character.
If you'd read the comics...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about to say, if you read the comics, it's very, very close to... they did a brilliant job.
Sure, but that's not a reason to get a best.
No, but I think in terms of his performance in that film, really, so I think Michael B. Jordan should have been up for Best Supporting Actor, and... I'm surprised in getting nominations for that category, considering it was up for Best Picture. I feel like saying, you think this is one of the best films of the year, but yet you don't think any of these performances are willing to be nominated, especially considering that... Now, granted...
So that's the thing. I don't think it necessarily should have won all of or should have been nominated for all the different categories.
Sure.
I think it ran an incredibly successful campaign.
I say that, but I wouldn't have voted for Black Panther that year that it was nominated. I would have voted for Black Klansman.
Yeah, I would say that's much better.
Yeah, no, Black Klansman was the best film of that bunch. I mean, it was nominated in things like The Favourite and Green Book.
Yeah, which you can like.
No, Green Book is genuine.
I remember liking the film. So.
I mean, Mahershala Ali's performance does kind of save it a little bit.
I think he's a great actor.
Which is why he got his second Best Supporting Actor win that night. And again, Mahershala Ali is one of the best actors of this generation. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stand by that. Even in some of the smaller roles, I don't think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse would have been as good of a movie if it wasn't for his performance as the Prowler.
Have you ever seen Luke Cage?
Yeah, great.
I thought he was brilliant in that. That's the first time I became aware of him.
No, seriously. Luke Cage went downhill the second they killed off Mashar Ali's character.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Because Cottonmouth is so good in that movie.
More soldiers.
In that series. And then they go to this new villain who just does not work.
No, I agree.
Like, I know what they're going for, but it just doesn't work. He says, and now his Blade film is cancelled after 6+ years of development. I don't think they've cancelled it. I've heard they've just... I think actually outright cancelled it now. Because I heard that there was someone trying to get it off the ground. Because they keep trying to get this thing off the ground, but nothing's happening.
It's so funny how much they hinted towards Blade coming back in Deadpool 3, and then it's just even that.
And it's even more good at the post-credit scene at the end of Eternals.
Was it?
Yeah, no, Blade's not been cancelled. They're just still trying to figure out a new director.
I thought they had big. But yeah, I think the point is, I don't think you get loads of people putting up for an Avengers thing. Maybe like Endgame, yeah. Endgame, Infinity War, a double bill. That's a good event to like come out for and spend your weekend.
And since the Fox merger, we finally got a good Fantastic Four film.
I still haven't seen it.
It's actually genuinely is really good.
What's this whole thing about fucking? What's the actor who plays not Bill? Fucking the guy in Last of Us.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. What's the whole thing about him having anxiety? By the way, are you onto this?
Yeah, basically, it doesn't look like it looks like they're trying to get something off the ground, but it's not going to be what they originally planned.
What's this thing? Because people are joking about like him being very touchy-feely, and it's because he's got anxiety, and it's not a thing relating to Fantastic Four. It's specifically a Pedro Pascal thing, but I don't know what the context is.
It does feel annoying. We might never get the MCU Blade. Yeah, he apparently has severe social anxiety issues.
Okay.
But he's social anxiety, I should say. Yeah. Seriously, Pedro Pascal is really good as Mr. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Although I was a bit gutted that they didn't pick someone with a longer face. I always thought that Mr. Fantastic needed to have like a long face.
I think although I will say, in terms of the cast in that movie, I mean everyone's pretty good in it. But the standout for me, it was Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. Mm-hmm. Like, she's fantastic as the Invisible Woman.
Climb that ledge by the shrine.
I don't see it.
Seriously, it's worth. If you get to Disney Plus at some point, it is.
I'm making a joke because.
Yeah, no. Oh god damn it!
Die noobs.
It's one of the purchases I actually made on Marvel Rivals. I bought the Fantastic Four costumes from the film.
One of the few microtransactions you've ever made on Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, because I like the costumes. I only buy them for characters. I only buy costumes for characters I play as.
Oh, that's fine then.
So, for example, I've not bought any of the Loki costumes because I don't play as Loki. I'm terrible as Loki.
Okay.
But if there's a good Jeff costume out, I'll go and buy that. Or if there's a good...
Are there not better things for you to spend your money on than Jeff costumes?
Or if there's a good Captain America costume, I'll go get that one. I think even then it's got to be one I really want. So I did go out of my way. So I mostly get my costumes through the battle passes now. Which is why I got the Black Panther wedding one, because that's in the battle pass.
Cool. Let's switch topics from Marvel Rivals because it's something I don't care about especially.
Yeah.
What are the free-to-play games have I been playing lately? Very much.
Yeah, there's not a lot of great free-to-play games, are there?
Magic Arena is free-to-play.
Yeah. Well, I mean... Well, the thing is, they've said Pokemon Champions, the one's coming out. They said that's not free... I don't understand how this is going to work. They said it's not free-to-play, it's free-to-start.
Right.
So how does that work? Is it like a subscription later that I have to do?
Well,
or...
WoW is like free up to level 20, isn't it? So maybe it's like that.
It'll be...
Or is that Guild Wars 2?
The only free-to-play games I play are Gundam and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
What about the Digimon game, Reese?
Good evening.
Had to take off Marvel Rivals for space reasons.
Digimon.
Who are you?
The understudy. Why don't you take the night off?
Digimon. Digimon.
You're after the spider? Good. He beat the girl before me.
Digimon.
I'll be
Oh,
taking
I thought you said it did.
No, he's Million
What are you
Time Stranger.
performing?
That's.
I thought there was
Night
like
of
a
the
side
Burning Tree.
project that was.
No, they're working on
Someone about the
one for
family
the
that
trading
was
card game, but that's not out
Oh,
yet.
sorry, that's why.
It's not out yet.
I thought there was an unofficial
Whatever
side
you
one.
hear.
Unofficial, yeah, but again, obviously can't be called that free to play because it's a
Atsu.
bootleg. So obviously,
This is the one.
It's broken.
I just want to point out the fact that I did Elliot's advice
It's perfect.
of arrange the thing, and it's as a result every
Stage
time
is
you
this
pre-arrange it, it
and
comes
so is
much
the
later than
spider.
you'd want because you say I want it between this time
We
period,
need him
and it always
alive.
comes towards the
He's using
end
the
part of that
family's
time
murderous
period.
entertainment.
Your anger is justified.
The phone version of the
But if
TCG
you
has
kill
been
the
closed
spider,
beta
we
development
lose
last
our
year and
chance
should
at the
release
dragon.
this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to eat my words, Ren. The Digimon card game has taken off more than I said it had because I've seen plenty of tournaments at Gamers Lodge.
Yeah, Gamers Lodge. As I understand it, there's a community of about 8 or so players who just show up weekly, and that's pretty much all they play, and they just play with each other. Sounds weird.
You want to rephrase that?
That's true.
Atsu.
So they do get regular things. I don't think
Loses the war.
I don't think it's gaining traction to the degree that it's like going to have regional championships.
Yeah, but
of a scale of Pokemon and
in
Magic.
in Japan, it's getting huge.
Digimon.
Yeah, it is getting pretty big in Japan.
Oh, cool. Good. I mean,
The one where it really is rising up though to get to the stage where they could be having big championship for it is the One Piece card game.
yeah, I don't like the One Piece card game. I think it's really lame. Again, I've spoken about my issues with the aesthetic of the game. It just looks bad, and yeah. But they're also doing the kind of thing that Pokemon does, where it's like extremely rare, beautiful versions of the cards, rather than like almost the game pieces themselves driving the price, which it does do. But Digimon TCG has regional, national.
Worlds like Pokemon.
But, sorry, I mean scale-wise. I don't think it would
Scale wise, yeah.
Swordsmith's daughter.
Just doesn't have the same
Yeah.
price support as Pokemon
Night
does.
of the Burning Tree deserves a new ending.
Therefore, I give you Nightwish.
Nah. True. Do 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 do. Oh, what? Ghost dance. What does that do? Do I get to fucking kill this guy?
One Piece.
Oh, do I just actually get to fucking batter this guy? Oh no, I thought it was gonna fucking give me like the entire ability.
Yeah, Reese said One Piece has that weird resources for the gameplay as Dom.
Yeah, which is also such a weird thing because Don in the fucking in the anime. So okay, do you know what Don is?
Yeah.
So Don is like an exclamation mark or like an emphasis point used in manga often. It's like this Japanese equivalent of like a load of exclamation points. So there's a character in Water 7 arc who says do it with a Don, and that's Tom.
I remember him.
Yeah. So there's that. That's the spider. That's the fucking spider. And it's like only fucking one character mentioning Don, like, and it's fucking Tom. He's the only guy who says anything about it. Other than that, it's like, why would that be the resource system? Why would you not choose fucking like gold doubloons or something and make it like pirate themed? It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And the design of the cards. What about this is just me railing against it because I hate it. I think it's really fucking stupid. What about the design of the cards tells you it's about fucking pirates? What, like, there is nothing. It looks like it's fucking computer generated bollocks. It looks bad.
Oh yeah, Elliot said, yeah, that is meant to be used on multiple enemies, it kills regular enemies in one hit.
Ah, sure. They share the same kill streak. Push your luck to save to ghost dance. Okay, sure. I think I'd like to try that. Have I nearly got that? Oh, you bitch, fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Is it spawning enemies so that I can... Is it endlessly spawning enemies?
Kind of rare to hear a massive Ren rant.
I don't know, it just set me off because fucking... I love One Piece, right? And it just annoys me that, like, here's a really bad version of it that could be really cool if people who actually cared about the fucking franchise and weren't just, like, my expectation is that it's corporate shows, and they're just like, let's reuse assets from the anime and from the fucking this is something that this artist has done before. We can post that on a fucking card.
Yeah, the tournaments I see though are big.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's merit to it. I just think that the people who play it are really stupid. I'm joking. I'm being hyperbolic here. But will you
look, put it this way: when we do Pokemon tournaments at Lodge, it always is larger space taken up for the One Piece tournament.
Have you noticed that there is a general scent of unwashed body when you are near the One Piece players?
No, I get that more with the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. That's surprising because Yu-Gi-Oh players at least are usually in their 30s.
You clearly haven't seen the collab cards that Bushiroad made for card by Vanguard.
I can see him.
Digimon has amazing artwork now, especially on the alt art.
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh is still playing it mostly safe.
Digimon looks incredible. That's one of my favourite things about the game is like just how good the actual cards look, how good the card design is, the frame design. It looks amazing. One Piece looks bad. One Piece looks very bad. Hell, even Riftbound looks pretty decent by TCG standards.
Lorcana, how do you feel about that one?
It's not my thing.
No, I mean in terms of the look of the cards.
The look of the cards, I really like the look of Lorcana.
Yeah,
I think the actual frame design is gorgeous. I like the nice gone.
They are often stills for the anime, and they somehow pick the worst stills they can.
It looks so bad. It's like with because Magic have done crossovers now with Final Fantasy and Avatar and stuff.
Yeah, but with those you can tell they redid the art for it.
So, yeah, but even then, there are some that I don't think suit. I think they do look bad. For example,
the Varn one you showed, like the screenshot from Final Fantasy 12, which is just a screenshot. From Final Fantasy
the ones that are screenshots from Final Fantasy don't look good, in my opinion. It doesn't look good on the card frame, and there are also Avatar cards which are exactly the same. They're screenshots, and it looks bad. Don't do that. But that's what the One Piece card game feels like to me. It's like, here's this fucking grainy ass image from the anime.
Especially when you compare it with like they've done that full art of like when Zidane kidnaps Garnet in Final Fantasy 9. They did a full remake of that art, that scene.
Or look at Pokemon's. Look at their fucking premium cards. They look fucking sick. You want to own that version of your favourite fucking Pokemon. Yeah. I don't want to own that version of fucking.
Put it this way.
Luffy.
Put it this way. That's what I picked up those versions of the cards when I'm making that frame to remind myself how well I did.
Oh, that blood.
But yeah, like, and this is a different. We're also comparing TCGs that have existed, 30 years versus 2 or 4.
This is a standard that Vanguard's collabs have had.
Just what are you? Yeah, what are you doing?
Know you were here.
I don't get it. And don't get me wrong, Digimon sometimes has that problem as well. But I don't know. TCGs have been around for long enough. You should know what works. Like the fucking, the primo versions of the Pokemon cards, the showcase version of the Magic the Gathering cards. They look sick. They look fucking sick. People want to own that stuff. If you literally rip a still image from an anime and you don't edit it and you don't make it look good, it looks shit.
What I'm saying, that would look good on a TV or a laptop screen doesn't necessarily look so good when it's printed onto a card.
Exactly. Make things good. Don't make bad things. Don't make lazy things. Put effort into your game.
At least MTG has original art for
exactly.
UB sets.
Oh, is that fully upgraded? Not nice.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's awful. We're going back to these robes for now. Oh my god, they changed my mask. Thank God.
The spider is ours. Now to bait his.
You got about 10 minutes, Ren, so you might as well do side content.
That's fine. Okay. Let's do that. So let's complete some map fragments then. Let's go to the map man.
Map men, map men, map men. Men.
Why the Matsumai want to charter this place, I'll never know.
I don't care. Shut up and tell me maps.
Admire my work.
Every time I think he's got like a third glass spit in his forehead.
Thank goodness.
It's very pretty.
I love Vanguard, but fucking hell, that's dreadful.
Yeah. Matsumaya Castle Altar.
It's over there.
Yeah. That's down there, presumably. Yep. New technique over here. What? 2 dots. Oh, it's there. What do we want to go for? Let's go for the...
It's up to you, mate. You're the one in control.
We'll go for this because I've got a fast travel point. Far from it.
Oh, please let that food come in 10 minutes. I'm hungry.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, it just annoys me.
The thing is, I feel like the card game market, the trading card game market, is still very dominated by free games.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Cause
Yeah.
And One Piece has kind of managed to sneak its way in there. But is that going to last?
It's not... So, I don't think so. Reason being, there's been so many games which are like, in theory, you know, the magic killer or the thing to dethrone Magic or Pokemon or whatever.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, but every time it doesn't quite work out. Like I think the closest that any of them came was Vanguard, and Vanguard obviously still has that massive audience in Japan.
Well, there's also one sec. Where's this fucking shrine now?
You say that One Piece is fucking massive in Japan. Yeah, no, One Piece might end up overtaking.
I don't think it would. I don't think it can. I think these things are too established.
But will it become like this is now a 4-piece and this market isn't still on a 4-piece?
4-piece? Wait, we need 2-piece yet. We haven't even finished 1-piece yet.
You know, I mean...
No, I know, I joke.
Yeah.
No, because I think there have been games such as fucking Keystone or Lorcana, which was meant to dethrone these things, and then there was also fucking Flesh and Blood, and now it's One Piece, and then it's also been Digimon. Inevitably, that's what...
And there's that Star Wars one that's just come out as well.
Like, I think what's happening is companies and franchises are realising how profitable it is to have TCGs of your franchise. You know, like, great.
One Piece entered Scalpers magazines. Logan Paul has started doing box breaks on
exactly, because it's mainstream now. People know about this stuff, and it's like, a way to make money. Like, but you know, they're kind of flash in the pan things. They're bubbles. You know, that's not where the longevity of the franchise lies, of the TCG lies.
It's
like, I think flash in the pan. I don't think One Piece will be a flash in the pan necessarily.
Yeah, no, but I think let's take Lorcana as an example. I think Lorcana's biggest issue, and you might disagree with me on this one, is that they went just Disney. I think the biggest mistake they made was saying, okay, we're going to give Marvel to Magic the Gathering, and we're going to have Star Wars have its own game. It's like, no, mix them into Lorcana.
Yeah, it might yet happen that they will. I'm confident that they will eventually introduce Star Wars into it. I reckon from the beginning they would have had a better idea.
Yeah, I think it should have started out with just Disney, because that's what I think that has more success at that point. But I think at some point, I think they should have said, no, we're not going to have Star Wars have its own game. We're not going to have. So not care about most TCG stuff. I'm not even focused that much on Magic and Vanguard that much.
That's fair. But I think a lot of companies.
I mean, I want to get back to Magic at some point, but I can't shuffle a deck right now.
Fair. I mean, once your hand heals.
Once my hand heals, I mean, I might start doing some more like. Do you guys want to have a Commander game after?
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember I found it a bit annoying that when I was at that pre-release for Lorwyn, only one player offered to shuffle my deck for me. Even though I was clearly visibly struggling.
So never offer it to another player, because there's a chance that they can, they can argue somehow that.
Yeah. I'd stacked it.
Always ask a judge to do it. That's what they are there for.
That implies you can shuffle deck for. That's even worse than it normally would be. No, it's like it was bad before. It's fucking undoable now. He'll just break his hand gooning again, when it heals. Sod off.
But yeah,
I will say one thing, Ren. This game does look beautiful at so many moments.
Completely agree.
You can't shuffle due to my dyspraxia, so I just pile shuffle. Not allowed in Magic tournaments.
You're allowed to pile shuffle once, supposedly, but I believe they may be changing rules now to suggest that you can't pile shuffle, because that's the type of shuffling that is much easier to cheat with. However, they would have to make reasonable adjustments and exceptions for disabilities, so you could absolutely argue that, and I think they would have to change or acquiesce. They would either have to allow you to power shuffle under supervision, or they would have to shuffle for you.
The funny thing is, I've watched live streams now, because I went to that Magic event we did in Liverpool.
Yeah.
I watched some of the stream games on that, and I've watched back some Pokemon trading card stream games, because I'm often waiting for like the video game championships to come on in internationals.
Yeah.
And I think the Pokemon ones do it better, just because they actually give you a lot more information on the screen, like what the prizes are, what's in people's hands.
Yeah. I don't think Magic's got an amazing competitive watching scene.
Yeah,
they've tried to build it a few times.
Yeah, because it's not like people saying, "Oh my god, I'm hoping I get to see that person play today on the live stream."
It's not a brilliant spectator sport.
No, I don't find the Pokemon trading card game a great spectator sport either.
Don't worry, it's rewarding to watch if you.
I know you can buy shuffle machines, but are they any good? I don't think they're that good when you've got them in the sleeves.
I expect they will have them that are made for shuffling with sleeves.
Surely the judges can say there can be a judge call on that one to say you could easily manipulate the machine to give you the.
Well, yeah, probably then. So I don't think they would necessarily allow.
There's not a lot for. I think that's because most of Magic is commander focused at the minute.
Yeah, Magic used to be about, rather than going and playing Commander with your friends, the way that you got into Magic is you'd start playing with someone, and then you'd show up to Friday Night Magic or something like that.
You got about 2 minutes, by the way, Ren.
Thank you. You'd show up to play FNM, you'd play Standard. Standard was your way to start playing Magic. And then through Standard, you'd get interested maybe in Modern, you might try Legacy or something, or Commander, because it was a new format. Back then, competitive Magic was much bigger. And also Wizards supported competitive Magic a lot more. But now it is much more of a casual market. Someone put it really well, and they just one of the podcasters I listened to put it really well. He said, what Wizards have done is effectively they've given you each part of a board game that you play with randoms. There are 4 parts to this board game. You can show up to a place and someone will have a commander deck, and you are playing a casual board game. You're not playing, but ineffectively with the rules of Magic the Gathering. So I think that's what Wizards have effectively done. They're understanding their mistake, because now competitive players are feeling disenfranchised. Now they're trying to 180 again.
Right now I'm just focused on D&D, and I don't think I'll be able to afford to make new Magic decks, so my interest is waning.
Very fair.
But also, one of the things I did find out is that if you do D&D sessions, you're often using the same app to sort of log in to being a part of the event.
Stormblade is the thing.
Stormblade!
Does sound like heavy metal song, doesn't it?
I showed you that thing when I was waiting in A&E of that of the metal version of Relax.
Yes, he did. Sorry, I'm just saving. That's why the camera's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back on Thursday with another Space Marine 2 stream.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much, folks.
See you guys soon.
Oh, this is going to